Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How you doing? I'm leaving in 10:30 for the airport. I'm going to Texas.
Oh, nice. To see, is there for the Passover weekend?
Well, yeah, to see my brother-in-law, and then we're flying on Sunday to Boston to see my son and his family.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you're doing well? You look like you had a nice time?
Yeah, we had a lovely time. It was really, it was just walking, seeing all the sights. We walked about 10 miles every day, maybe more.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, a lot of walking and a lot of eating,
Well,
big
that's okay.
lunches, big dinners. But yeah, it was good.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, let's mute and let's get going. This is long overdue, and I'm so happy you're here. I don't know where Sue and Ann are, but I think they're coming. Okay, let's take your feet just to the edges of the mat and go all the way to the back. You can put your hands on your waist, squeeze your elbows towards each other so you feel a real pinch in the shoulder blades, and then start rocking the hips from side to side. Do it gently, okay? We're not forcing, we're just kind of warming up the inner thighs a little bit. Now start to send them backwards as you lean forward, and then go the opposite way. Nice and slow, try to keep those elbows squeezing into each other. Okay, let's just do one more here. Now we're going to bring our feet hip width apart. You're going to make a fist and send the elbows all the way back, but you're still going to squeeze them together. Now with your spine nice and long, you're going to hold halfway down. Just hold on this spot and try to lift the elbows a little higher. And let's make sure our neck is nice and long. And now you're going to slowly come back up, weighting into your heels and send the arms all the way up. Now we're going to swan dive it all the way down. You're going to look through your knees to the back of the room. So nice little release of those hamstrings. Just kind of slowly send the body forward and back into the feet. You're just gently swaying from side to side, maybe from front to back. Just bring a little bit of movement here. So you keep your neck nice and long. Now we're going to cross the arms, and you're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time, still putting all the weight into your heels. And now we're going to lift the elbows up. Try to lift them as high as they want to go. And then release the arms and swan dive it all the way back down again. And again, bring a little bit of movement here. Whatever kind of feels good, just sort of explore. Try to really unweight the upper body so you feel a nice release in the lower back. Let's cross those arms again. Maybe cross them the opposite way that you did previously. Weighting into the heels, tucking in the belly. Come up nice and slow. Now lift those elbows up again. And then release the arms. And now you're going to bring them down just parallel to the floor with the palms facing the floor. Try to move the hands a little further back. And now open the palms to face up. So you're really trying to reach both sides of your room. And keeping that nice length in the arms, slowly bring them back up again. Now lift up the shoulders as high as you can, and then release it all the way down. Just relax. Hang out here for 3 nice deep breaths. Completely unweighting the upper body. Okay, before you come up this time, I want you to walk your feet together. I want you to really engage the core. Now let's inhale and extend the spine. So try to send your hips a little further back. Try to walk the fingers a little forward. So you feel a nice stretch of the side body. Take some deep breaths here and you'll really feel a nice release. Really expand the ribs. And now reverse it, arms go out to the side, you're gonna come up slowly, weighting into both feet equally. Flip the palms to face up, send them backwards. Reach for the ceiling. And then release them. Nice gentle sway. Your feet are still together. So this is kind of a balance challenge. It's important to stay solid through the tummy. Lift up through your thighs and engage your glutes. That means find as much muscle as you can and use it. Okay, let's take the hands to your hips. You're going to pick up the left heel. So you're getting a nice stretch through the pad of that left foot. Just hang on to that for a couple of breaths. You can push into the floor a little bit if you want to add a little more intensity. Your feet are still together. Now put that heel down and do the same with the opposite one. Get really high on the toes. And then start to see if you can push in a little bit. And now put that heel down. We're going to pick up this left knee. Circle your foot. Little love for the ankle. Try to go the opposite way. Point and flex it. And then put it back down. We're going to switch to the opposite knee. Circle the opposite way. Point and flex. And then put that foot down. Okay, feet are still together. Send the elbows all the way back. Give me a nice proud chest. I want you to fold halfway down, keeping the elbows really high. And then come back up. So take a deep breath. And then as you come up this time, I want you to exhale it out. So try to really breathe as much as you can today. Really good for us. Okay, we're going to release the arms. Send your feet wide. I've got mine even wider than the width of my mat, so they're actually on the hardwood floor. Send those elbows back again. We're going to fold down again. Switching up the angle, you're going to feel this a little bit more in the inner thighs. Try to go lower, as low as you can, keeping the spine nice and long and keeping those shoulder blade muscles back there really active. So the elbows are staying up. Try to really pair these movements with your breathing today. Okay, on this next one, we're going to release the arms. We're going to roll down, tuck in the belly. Now use gravity to help you create space in your thoracic spine by trying to get the fingertips reaching towards the floor as you go down in slow motion. Once you get the fingers touching the floor, I want you to walk them forward, and I want you to send your hips backwards. Make sure your neck is comfortable. You're just kind of hanging out and breathing. Okay, now take the hands to the floor. Let your head go. Completely unweight the upper body. We're going to walk our hands forward, taking lots of steps here. You're going to bring your feet back onto the mat, meet me in a high plank. So your feet are hip width apart. We've got the shoulders over the wrists and the belly in. Now pull back to a down dog. Time to give these calves a little bit of love. So try to work the heels towards the floor. So you feel a nice stretch in the calves. Then you're gonna bend your left leg. And you're gonna try to push that right heel even further towards the mat. Put the left heel down, switch, bend the right leg. Both heels pushing to the floor, elevate onto the tippy toes and float back forward to plank. Step your feet in so your knees are under your hips. Meet me in bear. From here, small downward dog with the heels on the floor and the legs pushing nice and straight. Hold and breathe. Bend your knees slightly. Keep pushing the heels down. Come back to bear. Make sure you haven't dropped your face. Let's put the knees on the floor. Give me 5 nice, slow cat-cows. Go at a pace that feels good for you. Explore where you're putting your hips. Maybe they're moving backwards slightly. Find space between the shoulder blades. Tuck the pelvis under when the spine is arching. Okay, on this next one, I want you to open up your knees a little bit, keep your spine neutral. We're gonna come onto the tops of our feet. And now you're gonna sit back on your heels. You can take a towel, put your forehead down on the floor. Just relax here and breathe. Come back up onto all fours. So you're gonna bring your knees back under the hips. You're gonna tuck your toes under again. You're gonna hover your hips back over those heels. And we're gonna walk our hands to the corners of the front of our mat. All about getting the chest moving towards the floor. Keep the forehead up. Arms are nice and long, no bends at the elbows. Now we're going to bring the hips all the way forward and take your gaze and look forward. Belly draws up and in, glutes are tight. Send the hips back over the heels. Lower the chest towards the floor. We're going to do it again. Come forward. Look forward. And send the hips back again. Come to all fours. Tuck your toes under, meet me in a small dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, extend the spine. Reverse it, come all the way back up and reach for the ceiling. Bring your hands to heart. We're going to step the left foot forward. So you're in a nice big lunge. Let's get that heel up really high in the back and send the arms up for a nice hip flexor stretch on the right side. If you ever feel compression in your neck when your arms are above your head, all you do is move them forward. Now let's take that back heel and see if we can push it down towards the floor slowly. And see if we can get that back leg nice and straight. And then lift the heel back up again. Bring your hands to heart. I want you to lean forward. A lot, like a really big forward lean. Now give me a little more bend, so push this left knee forward. Now, see how much weight you can get into that left leg. Hopefully it's a lot. Send the arms out in front. Now you're really gonna feel it. Bring the arms back by your side. Give me a nice proud chest. Come back up with your shoulders over your hips and sweep the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Nice. Try to lower that back heel. Try to lift it up. Hands to heart. Big lean. Bring the arms out in front. Put most of your weight in the left leg. Bring the hands down to the floor. Step back, maybe in your high plank. Pull through to a down dog. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Try to keep your legs straight when you do that. Send the hips back. Inhale, extend the spine. Reverse it. Come all the way back out. Arms out to the side. Flip the palms. Reach for the ceiling. Hands to heart. Big step forward this time with the right foot. Make sure you have enough distance from your front leg to the back leg in between that you feel stable. Bring the arms up. That back heel starts out nice and high. Now slowly try to lower it. And lift. Bring your hands to heart. Lean in. Your spine stays nice and long. Give me a little more bend in your right leg. Try to put most, 80% or more weight into that right leg. Send the arms forward. All the way back up, shoulders back over the hips. Lower that back heel down again. Pick it back up. Take the hands down to frame your front foot. We're going to step back to plank. Meet me in your down dog. Give me some nice big deep breaths while you're here. Walk your feet to the center of the mat. Walk your hands back to your feet. Send the hips back as you inhale and extend the spine. Fold back down. Inhale, extend the spine. And fold. Again. And fold. You're going to turn now to face the left side of your room, and you're going to open the feet nice and wide. Line your heels up with the right edge of the mat. Fold all the way down. Head hovers just above the floor. Great opportunity to breathe. Send your hips backwards, weight into your heels. Inhale, extend the spine. Walk your fingers off the mat as far as they'll go. Send the hips as far back as you can get them with the legs straight. Right arm out to the side, parallel to the floor. lift the right shoulder up. Are you feeling this in your left inner thigh? Lower the arm, do the same with the left. And again, right? See if you can get that shoulder up a little higher each time we do it. Keep alternating. Do this 3 or 4 more times on each side. Keep working those hips backwards. Okay, 1 more on each side, make them fabulous. Now just fold all the way down, let that head hover again. Hands on the mat, walk your feet back together, and then turn and face forward. So you're going to meet me in a full forward fold in the center part of your mat. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice, big deep breath. We're going to do a little side body stretch. So you're going to lift the shoulders up first. And then you're going to lift up as you rotate a little over to the left. Doesn't have to be huge. Just focus on getting taller. And then come back center. And then lift and go over a little. And then relax the arms. Just gentle sway of the arms. Okay, we're going to take this right arm, make a nice big circle. If the hip needs to open a little bit to help you get the arm around, that's fine. Something so simple, really good for you. Do the same with the other arm. Big circle. And go slow because I want you to really focus on keeping the arm as long as you can get it. We're going to come back to the right arm. We're going to change the direction. Keep that big reach right into the side body. And then other arm. Nice. Now we're going to pick up this right elbow, send it back, and just let the hand rest in your upper back. So you're trying to move the elbow backwards and keep it just above the shoulder. While you hold this, just tilt a little bit to the left. When I do this stretch, I actually feel it all the way down to my right, like the top of my right hip. You've been sitting a lot, you probably will too. Okay, come back up, release the arms. Just kind of loosen them up and then find your other elbow. Send it back. Keep your neck really long when you're doing this stretch. So if you drop the head forward, I want you to find length in your neck. And then tilt over. And then release the arms, shake them out, come to the back of the mat, feet hip width apart. You're going to send the arms out, your palms are facing. You're going to stick your butt back. So you're doing a little hip hinge with the reach here. Now we're going to send the arms back and up behind you as high as you can get them. While you're doing that, I want you to try to pull your shoulders apart from each other. And now you're gonna bring the arms forward and lift them all the way up without lifting up the torso. And then slowly lower. Palms should be facing the floor here. And then when you lift them back up, your palms face each other. Keep all the weight in your heels and get that butt back. So if you look at me from the side, got a little forward lean, making this a little harder to get the arms up. All the weight goes into your heels. We're just gonna do one more here. Lift those arms in the back, give me a proud chest, send them back up as high as they can go. And then swan dive it all the way down, walk yourself out to plank. Get really high in the tippy toes. Keep the legs straight. And now take it back to a down dog. Pushing the heels towards the floor. Lift the heels as high as they can go. Float forward to plank. Put your right knee down in the middle of the mat and kickstand the right foot. Put your right hand in the middle of the mat. Turn to face the left side of the room. Give me that left hand on your hip. So if I look at my heel in the back, it's in the middle of the mat too. And if you can, you're going to send this left arm straight up to the ceiling, really reaching. And then if you can, pick up that back leg as high as you can off the floor and keep the leg nice and long. Keep trying to lift it a little higher and then slowly lower it back down. Come back onto all fours and give me 5 cat-cows. This time I want you to really send the hips back so they're close to the heels. And then gently sway forward as you take your gaze and look forward. Do that 4 or 5 more times. Pushing those palms away from the floor, creating lots of space in the upper back muscles. Let's do one more here. So good. Keep drawing that belly up and in. Okay, from your quadruped position, the first thing that moves to the middle is the left knee. Kickstand that foot out to the side. Bring the left hand to the middle. Step the right foot back. That's the heel of the right foot is in the middle. Turn and face the right side. Lift your back leg up. As high as you can. Keep it nice and long. Lower it back down slowly and lift it again. Come back to all fours. Place each palm in the front corners of the mat. Toes are tucked under, send the hips backwards. Your chest goes towards the floor. Make sure the neck is long. Forehead is up. Open your right palm to face the ceiling. Lift the hand a couple of inches off the floor. Reach it forward. Close it and relax. Same thing with the left. Open, lift, reach. Meet me back on all fours. Take your right hand to your right ear and lift the right shoulder up, keeping your hips quiet. Now cross that elbow over to the left one and sweep the shoulder back up again. I say shoulder because you know that elbow is going to go along for the ride. I want the lift to originate from the shoulder. Okay, switch sides. Lift first, as much as you can, and then cross it slowly. Pair these movements with a nice big breath. Okay, back to all fours. Tuck your toes under if they're not already. You're going to meet me in a small downward dog. Walk your hands towards your feet. Hold on to your left leg as low down towards the ankle as you can. And slowly sweep your right leg up and back behind you. Single leg balance pose. Find as much muscle as you can to help you stabilize. Make sure your neck is comfortable. Just breathe. Put that foot down. Let's switch our hands over to the right. Slowly sweep the left leg back. Neck should be long. Put that left leg down. Baby steps with your hands back to plank. We're going to lower down to the forearms, so you're going to meet me in your low plank position. Have your shoulders a little bit behind the elbows. So if you can wiggle those feet back a little bit, why not? Now the belly is drawing up and in. Slow motion those knees down to the floor. Nothing else changes. Lift them back up in slow motion until your legs are nice and long. And do that 2 more times. Keep the knees down isometrically. Pull the elbows towards the knees towards the elbows. Intense challenge of the core. Release it. Meet me in child's pose of your choice. Just breathe. Come back up. Send the hands back. We're coming back onto the forearms. My knees are down. Now, I'm going to tuck my toes under. I'm going to elevate my knees, so I'm in a regular low plank. And I'm going to turn this into a left-facing side plank. So you're facing the left side of your room. Keep those hips nice and high. Stack your feet together if you can. You can always send the bottom knee towards the floor if you need a little help. Come back to both forearms and let's put those knees down on the floor. Give me that intense isometric pull. Knees and elbows towards each other. Come off the knees. Left forearm, you're facing the right side of the room. Stack your feet, hold and breathe. Both forearms. Knees are down. Walk it back. So your hips are hovering over the heels. You're going to extend the arms out in front, nice and long. Chest towards the floor. Okay. Come back up onto all fours. You're going to send the feet out to the side and have a seat. Now let's bring these legs forward. Heels in the corners of the front of the mat. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to walk it out, spine long. Toes pointing up to the ceiling. Keep inching those fingers as far forward as you can get them. Nice stretch for the back of the legs. Make sure your neck is happy with you. You might need to look down a little bit. And if you can now, I want you to flex the spine and lower the elbows. Okay, walk it back up. Now we're going to send the arms out in front. We're going to C-curve the spine. So you're tilting the pelvis. You're coming down Pilates style, nice and slow. Draw the belly in. Once you're there, send the arms all the way back behind you and point your toes. Spread the fingers wide. Let the thumbs hover above the floor. Okay, make field goal posts with your arms. Get nice and flat on the shoulder blades. Now take a peek at both elbows and see if you can line them up with the shoulders. Step your feet in close to your butt. Tilt your pelvis up so you feel the low back skin on the floor. Lift the back of the hands off the floor. Roll the pelvis forward at the same time. Keep the shoulder blades glued down to the floor. Now, slow motion, send the hands back to the floor and tilt the pelvis up again. And just keep rocking this in slow motion, maybe 5 or 6 times. Belly button constantly working down. Get to breathe. Okay, with the low back skin on the floor, see if you can slide your arms along the floor and connect the thumb and index finger back there. Or get as close as you can, keeping everything else quiet. Once you're as close as you can, think about pressing the arms into the floor. Hold that spot as you breathe a couple of times. Slowly bring the elbows back where they were and the pelvis to a neutral position. Take your arms in and along the floor by your side. Step your right foot over your left thigh. Give me a nice figure 4 stretch. Left foot lifts off the floor and the right knee moves forward. Hold whatever feels comfortable and just breathe. Put the left foot down and the right. We're gonna slowly switch legs. Not about forcing. Do what you can. Okay, both feet are back down on the floor, close to your butt. You're gonna walk the knees and feet together. And you're gonna send them to the left as far as they wanna go. Send your right arm straight up to the ceiling. And then back slowly. Bring the arm in and the knees up and over to the other side. Left arm goes up, left arm goes back. Reach it nice and long. Bring the arm in, bring the knees up. Now you're gonna have a much smaller bend in the leg. So step your feet forward, cross your right knee over the left. Send the knees to the right. Don't let them get all the way down them. Use your right leg to guide the left knee towards the floor. Send the left arm up. And this time you're going out with that arm at a 45-degree angle. I want you to stretch the chest. Reach that arm nice and long. You're also getting a nice stretch right over that left foot. Should feel fabulous. One of my all-time favorites. Okay, we're gonna bring it in. We're gonna switch sides. So now your left knee crossing over the right. Go right, slowly. Use the left leg to help. Right arm up at 45 degrees. Really try to reach that arm and keep it long. Your right knee should just be hovering off the floor so you get that nice stretch over that right hip. Got to explore to find the right spot for you. Then bring the arm in and bring the legs back together. We're going to meet in happy baby. So lift those feet off the floor, send the arms between the legs and grab hold of the outsides of the feet. Send your heels up to the ceiling and your knees towards the floor. Just enjoy. Nice, big, deep breaths. Last stretch of the day. Okay, the legs are gonna go all the way out. Send the arms all the way back. We're gonna roll it up Pilates style to finish off. Nice and slowly. Arms come forward, head lifts. Draw the belly in. Once you're sitting up, bring your feet in. Use your hands to get nice and high on the tippy toes. And then meet in a full fold. We're gonna roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Take a nice big deep breath. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Good job, guys. and gals. Hello.